alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
2023, welcome to the saga.
Shit on YouTube made me spit out my lager.
I know you heard about that shit, it was rank, bro. Can't catch man rocking Balenciaga. Nice right in our face, they ain't hiding it.
Sniffing little kids' hair, that's a Joe Biden thing.
No one that was there ever said shit.
I would've got locked attempting to pie him in.
I can't sit back and watch that cinema, really, bruh.
That make my heart get chillier.
No one ain't saying shit's getting sillier.
Why the fuck they trying to normalise pedophilia?
Catch a lunch ran away and I'm clapping him.
Tapping him.
Don't like this shit that's happening.
Fuck the government, bitch, I ain't backing it.
Death to all of them pricks child trafficking.
Epstein trafficker, 2 kids and a prince as a passenger. Lolita Express to the massacre.
Abuse on a plane with a lady Ghislaine. What's the matter, bro?
We're going deep in the ocean like Terramar.
Drag kid Desmond?
Yeah, that's the era now. 1990s, weren't like this.
Got man trying to twerk like this.
Like children paid for in cabinets from Wayfair.
Not right now, you're gonna find that in Mayfair.
Social services act like they pay fair.
Look who they're hiring in little kids daycare.
They're moving malevolent.
Be careful next time when you make a wish. Help the children you never did. Keep your foundation of empty
Fucking nonce, cunts.
Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
I went through the secret door, guess who? I state bare facts, it's not a dead tune. I looked in the face of Ghislaine Maxwell.
Should have been Prince Andrew in the river.
Try fuck with me and I'll expose it.
She don't speak true, Daniela knows this.
Fuck your symbols, cunts and your checkerboard.
And you can jump off a cliff for your poses.
No man, I'm a chick.
Don't give a fuck, you was born with a dick.
We can't say that, it's transphobic.
I fucking say what I like, you gonna suck public dick, you cunt.
You made it legal to give kids a sex change.
You can't stop us. Oh yes we can.
He's a nonce, fucking nonce, bacon nonce. He's a bacon, he's a nonce, fucking nonce, bacon nonce. He's a bacon.
These man's life should be actually void. It's a rap, G. Aaron Carter just died.
So bro, yeah, you know Nick from Backstreet Boys.
Was abused by the manager who made him his toy.
Lou Pearlman, that was the manager. They're usually the ones that's raw that will abuse their power, so watch cause they'll damage ya.
So bulky, that's it,
Scavenger.
Did you pay Andrew Cash? You know what I'm talking about, Andrew Ash.
I don't feel what you man do. If it's up to me, you get burnt like a candle. Murdoch is still beef, I'm not backing.
Old piece of shit and he's whacking.
What about the telephone hacking? Fuck the bank, cause they all took drugs. Like, come on, got the sacking. Same people that hacked me, hacked Millie Dollar. News of the world, move Fowler.
You know Comrade Brown or Kellaway.
Can you move from me, please get the hell away?
How come Millie got supplied to the Ellie?
Be by both, we're connected to police. Yeah, you know about the murder. Got nicked 8 years later, this shit's hard to believe. Let's talk about Virginia Dufresne, she's no different to Andrew, that bitch is a fake.
The picture they took with the both of them had you fool, but I clocked it from day.
Got man cross, but you're going to hell still.
Don't believe that bitch got paid 12 mil.
And it's fire for all of you nonces. Pussy hoes need to know how a jail feels.
Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
Put on my child skin shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in a land where the skies are blue, in the middle of little St. James. Everybody was happy, try to make someone go down on me. Yeah, I got a first class ticket and I got it from Jeffrey Epstein. They were trafficking victims, drinking all the blood from kids they steal. They were walking on dead kids.
kids.
Adrenochrome cocktails after the meal.
Bacon. He's a nonce, fucking nonce, bacon nonce. He's a bacon. He's a nonce, fucking nonce, bacon nonce. He's a bacon. Yes, hello everyone. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to Just Be TV. And we've got a bit of a bacon report going on today. So let me fill you in a little bit. We got sent this video by a guy called Myke Roberts, and that is spelled M-Y-K-E Roberts, and he's got a site called Myke Roberts Media. The link is in the chat, so make sure you go over and subscribe to him. He's the guy that sent it to us. And also got to big up the people that done this sting operation. They're called C.I.M. So that's what did that stand for, babe? It was
Children's Innocent. Oh,
Children's
God.
Innocence Midlands.
Something like that.
We're just gonna make sure you know.
Fucking, I can't find it.
And we will be sticking it in the description. We will be sticking it in the description.
It's in there anyway. It's in the description.
It's in the description.
Yeah, you put it in there.
We put it in the description. We did. Sorry. So, panic stations, anxiety. So, this guy was the advisor to the Prince of Wales, now known as King Charles III, for about 40 years. And in this video, you are going to hear this guy that the sting operation has been done on used to look after William and Harry. Yeah, this is serious, man. This is serious. But what this does do is show you the circle of friends around the royal family. Not that we didn't know already, with people running about Buckingham Palace like Jimmy Savile, Bishop Ball. He was another one. You know, endless amounts of noncy friends, and we wanted to go over to the other channel to do this because we know, you know, the video is liable to be taken down or some sort of strike or something like that. Yeah, Maria, who runs CIM.
Children's Innocence Matters.
Children's Innocence Matters.
Leave our kids
and
alone.
It's run by a woman called Maria. I take it that's the woman on the video who's absolutely grilling the geezer. Ends up calling him a CUNT, because and why not? You know, the guy deserves it. I mean, how many more of these stories? This geezer's 70 years old, right, and has obviously looked after William and Harry back in the day. Diana had a lot of good things to say about this guy. He left her flower arrangements and stuff, and you know, and when you sort of take into account this video, what's being said on it, this is not good. Like I said to you, man, like God is moving on the House of Windsor, and I weren't joking when I said that, man. Things are falling apart over there. Where's Kate? Where's Kate Middleton? You know, where is she? I'll still call her Kate Middleton, sorry. It's like people go, oh, Brian Harvey. Still call me like Brian Harvey, like full name. Where's Kate Middleton? Where is she? Not seen her for a couple of months, not me personally, but the media and the world. We're hearing about, well, we're hearing all sorts of stories, really. We're hearing, you know, that she's had some kind of abdominal operation. Then we see video clips of Prince William swaying to and fro like this, dropping awards while he's giving them out, dark rings round his eyes. You know, are you on the cannabis? You know, are you on the cannabis? Give it up, give it up. Give it up, William. Something's wrong, you know, and even if it was media spin, I can't find any logical reason as to why they'd go this way and get everyone speculating as if things weren't bad enough. You know, Charles has got cancer. Personally, I believe that
I don't think they've only just found out about this. I think they knew when they coronated him. You know, I think they've known about it for a while. I don't think this is a new thing. So, but yeah, you know, a lot of strange stuff going on over there in that royal family. And this video that I'm about to play you is making it even weirder. So I think we should just get on with it and let you hear it and see it. And, you know, you make your own minds up. But mine's pretty much made up. This family, this royal family are over. And Harry, if you're out there watching, I really, really hope that this geezer didn't do anything, because he clearly can't be trusted around children. Clearly, there's no doubt about it. You know, I pray that this geezer didn't do anything to you and William when you was too young to even know or do anything about it. So, without saying anything else, let's get on with it. So I need to mute my mic and play the video. All right, I will be stopping it every now and then to, oh my God, it off. All right, here we go.
Are you okay for us to come in?
Well, no, it's not really convenient.
Right, I can appreciate that. But
I'm expecting visitors for lunch at 1 o'clock.
I appreciate that. The reason I'm here, Andrew, right, I need to speak to you about something that you've been up to online.
Which is what?
Are you speaking to any underage children online?
Not that I'm aware of.
Right. Every question I'm going to ask you, Andrew, I'm 100% on, which is why I'm here today. Not at your door. I said every question that I'm going to ask you, I'm 100% on, which is why I'm knocking at your door and I know who you are. My name's James Hunter.
We won't ring the police on him.
I've been talking to a young lad who wants to come and see me paintings.
I'm
an artist.
Right, so every message that you've
Other
sent...
than that...
Every message that you've sent to this young boy,
yeah,
I have seen.
About paintings?
No, every message, and I'm hoping that you're going to clock on to what I'm trying to explain.
No, but I can guess where you're going, but I've only been discussing...
where I'm going.
See paintings.
I'm here today, Andrew, to speak to you about your online activity, because I believe and have evidence that you are speaking inappropriately to children online.
Get on those quick.
Right.
About...
Inappropriately to children online.
No,
right.
And the only person
As I've explained, my name's James Hunter.
But he wants to come and see me paintings.
As I've explained, Andrew, my name is James Hunter. I travel around the country to catch individuals speaking to underage children online in an inappropriate manner. Right?
Come on then.
Can I explain?
Show him his profile first.
Right.
That's the profile that you started.
That's you.
Yeah.
Right.
Show him his WhatsApp.
Where's the WhatsApp? Is that your number?
Ending in 211.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
He said he was coming back.
When were you last speaking to this child? How old's this boy?
I don't know, because he didn't say how old he was.
He did.
He told you he was 15. Right, listen.
Yes,
okay, listen. If you're not honest with us, I'm going to get the police involved.
He said he was
Stop 1 minute. Stop a minute, please.
He wants to come and
let me finish. Otherwise, I'm contacting the police. At the minute, what we're doing is having a discussion with you about it. If you don't comply with us, I'm ringing the police.
Can I just turn me? Can you come in?
By all means.
Turn me cooking
by all means.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Are you inviting us in? Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to come into your property to keep it quiet, or
yes.
Is that okay?
Thanks for inviting us in. Yep. Hello.
And looking at the kind of dust that it finds in its vicinity. It was expected that it should be getting to the outside edge of the Kuiper region of icy objects in the solar system. And so the amount
I appreciate it. So I'll speak up.
But instead...
Turn the telly down, mate.
Right.
Turned it off.
What I'm going to do, Andrew...
He said he was interested in...
Hold on, let him just finish explaining to you.
I'm going to show you an image, right, and it might jog your memory of why the nature of it is that I'm here speaking to you, because at the minute you say it's to see paintings. You've got a lot of paintings in here. I'm fully aware of who you are. What
you've told the child, listen, let me quickly get into this, okay? You used to obviously have a flat next door to Diana, isn't it? Princess Diana. Yeah, and you looked after the children while they were growing up. Well, not looked after them, but you was close to them, weren't you?
We saw each other every day.
Yeah.
Harry and William, is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Royal family. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You see the letters. I've just done the King's coronation portrait.
Right. So for about 40 years, you've rubbed shoulders with the royalty.
Yes. Let me just move over. Get to page 53, please. Can you get to page 53,
Balmoral.
please?
No, I've been to Dungarden.
You used to make cookies and stuff, didn't you? Because Diana sent you a letter, didn't she?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Well, yes, because
Why you said he hasn't asked them? If you lie to us and say he's asked you, I'll give all this evidence to the police. You've admitted to having over.
He's on the gay side.
It doesn't matter. You've admitted to 1,150 images and videos. There's a 14-year-old child. Let me just stop. There's a 14. Listen, we've got it here. I'm telling you now. You've admitted to having a 14-year-old child round here, having sex with a mixed race chubby lad.
No, not for sex.
Okay, well, that's not what you told the child. You've also, so hold on, you've also told the child that you had 20-year-olds come round, but you've been seeing them since they were 14, 15. I've got it all printed off. Yes, you have.
Andrew.
You've sent videos of you having sex with 18-year-olds. You said
19-year-olds.
Well, you said 18. Can you get to page 53 quickly first?
Okay, just to confirm. So, Andrew, can I confirm that is you?
Yes.
And the videos you've been sending graphic.
The videos, that is your testicles and ball sack.
Yes.
Images, right? So what we've already established, this chat is with a 15-year-old boy, local to you.
Yeah, but we weren't discussing having sex.
Right.
Okay, then you brag about.
I'm going to go to it.
Right, and then
it's on the. I'm sorry, it's on the.
Get onto that page. Okay, listen. It doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter what happens. Let me just explain something else. You brag about, obviously, was it Harry coming to your house with Meghan?
Yes, you did, came here twice.
Did you not? Yeah, did you not say that they had to get a Range Rover from the friend or something?
No, it was William and Kate.
Oh, was that William and Kate when they came?
Yes.
So what did they do? Got a Range Rover, an old Range Rover, so they weren't noticed.
The beat-up thing didn't look like it had passed the MOT.
Yeah, what is that? So they could come and visit you?
Yeah.
Then you make jokes about the Queen with the filthy jokes and stuff.
Well, she did. She told the best jokes I've ever heard.
What, sweared like a trooper?
I loved playing naughty pranks, right?
Yes.
She even made remarks to who you'd slept with. So you're telling me the late Queen
yes.
wanted to know who you'd slept with?
No, she used to say, I hear you went out last night. Did you have a good time?
Right.
She knew I was gay.
It's
not about you being gay, mate.
Have you had royalty come to this property?
I've had William and Kate.
So William and Kate have come to your property. Where are we located?
Do you know? Sorry, one sec, James.
Right.
Considering you was very close, you are very close to the royal family.
Still, I've done the King's Coronation.
Yeah, okay. So listen. So considering you're very close to these people, why would you demoralise Harry by talking about drugs?
Because of what he's done with his grandmother.
Yeah, but why would you demoralise Harry in your conversation to this child? And Meghan, you was horrible about Meghan. You called her a cow.
Vile.
You think she's vile?
Admit it.
Do you not think being a paedophile is more vile than anybody else on this planet?
Anything.
Yes, you are.
You've sent the most graphic. I have never. I can't unwatch the videos you've sent me to a 15-year-old boy.
You've sent images. Listen to me now because I'm getting sick of your shit. You've sent images and videos that me and my colleagues have had to
sharing, guys.
Of you penetrating an 18-year-old?
No, the 18-year-old penetrated him.
The 18-year-old penetrated you. Listen.
He
penetrated you, yeah.
Listen, the 18-year-old penetrating you to a 15-year-old child. Is that appropriate?
Because he asked.
Is that appropriate?
Well, probably not.
15.
He never asked for any videos off you. I'm reading it here.
15. Rubbed shoulders with royalty, trusted position.
They come to his house.
Come to your house. You've told me that royalty have been in this property.
Yes.
You've explained in graphic detail about things that royalty have done that they shouldn't have
You've
done.
got letters. You've got a letter. Listen, sorry.
On the gay side.
You've got. It doesn't matter. You've got. It was on WhatsApp, but you've got a letter. Let me just finish. You've got a letter. You've got a lovely. You've got a lovely letter from Princess Diana, telling you that you're a very dear friend. And that obviously thank you for Wills and Harry. They love you lots, right? Now, my concern is also. You've been around them boys, but that's up for the police to discuss. The conversation you've had with this child is one of the graphic and worst sexual chat I've seen. Okay, you also made reference to Prince Andrew.
Well, yeah, he was always grabbing me ass.
Was he?
All right, so Prince Andrews grew up to you.
Sorry?
So Prince Andrews grew up.
No, he just as I was going past, he used to slap my ass and say nice ass. Right. What's wrong with that?
Right. everything.
Diana thought highly of you, didn't she? Obviously, because she said about the flower arrangement she left in a bathroom for you. But you're telling the child all this to impress the child.
No, because he kept saying, I can't believe that you knew.
Yeah, but you use that to your advantage because every time he done that, James. Every time you done that, James. No, why am I?
It's there in black and white.
Sorry, I really am not.
These are your words.
I'm not saying I didn't
There's
say
nothing
it.
been twisted here.
I'm not saying I didn't.
Well, why did you say it? Why else have you said it to a 15-year-old boy then?
Because he
And also,
was impressed
did he
that
ask?
I knew the royal family.
Did the child ask you to send embossed letters to him from the Queen, from Charles, from Diana, and from any of the royalty? The child never asked you
Because
for
he didn't
nothing.
believe that I knew them.
Yeah, but you wanted to brag because you continued then
It's
start.
not bragging, it's just that
Well,
I
it
did.
is. It is bragging, really.
You see it as that, but I don't. I just see it as...
I'm very real. Look.
This is a video you sent to make sure you to the 15-year-old.
No, but she asked me to prove I was real.
Yeah. The whole time. So you're saying it as though he's an innocent. I was proving I was real. How old are you, Andrew?
70.
70.
64 on the app.
And he wanted to come, he was interested in...
You invited
child.
him, Rad. We've got. Do you know what? Ring the police then, because they'll get all the stuff out of his phone. Because you
15-year-old
invited the child.
child.
You invited the child round. Did you or did you not? And you said, "Come round, look at the paper and kissing and wherever else
He's
you
on
can
the
get
gay
to."
side.
It doesn't matter.
child.
But you've also stated that you met.
It's a child.
Hold on one sec. You've also stated that you met a 14-year-old boy off that site as well.
Yes, but I didn't do anything.
What did you do then? Because that's not what you're saying
He just
here.
came round because he knew he was gay and he wanted to meet somebody that was gay.
That's rubbish.
That's perfectly true.
That's rubbish. That's not what you're saying in
Can I
here.
just ask a question?
He asked you if anybody's done anything with any of his age, and you said, "Yeah, I've got a 14-year-old to see regularly,
He was
17-year-old."
14 when he started.
Yeah, when he was.
But he only came round and...
What's the legal age?
16.
There you go. So you're fully aware. Can I just ask
But this
you,
one's
when you had a flat...
Look at that lovely birthday card, and you're bad mouthing her children like that.
Yes.
So you had a flat at Kensington Palace called Nottingham College, yeah?
Well, it was called Gardener's Cottage then.
Gardener's Cottage, right. Have you ever had younger boys round to there?
No.
Any young children round to there?
No, I talked to young lads
Let me
because
just get that
what did he say to
status
me?
off.
That he didn't know anybody gay. He wanted to meet other gay people.
No, but not you. That wasn't the conversation you've had with the
He
with the
said
child.
that to me.
Yeah, during the conversation, I've got it all here. Do you know what? I'll ring the police because I've had enough because he's talking shit now. What he said to you was he doesn't know anybody his age that's gay.
Yeah,
That's what he said to you.
yes.
But you're not his age. You said, "Come round, we'll have some kisses, we'll do some bits." Sent him. You've sent in excess of in excess of 10.
Somebody who was his age.
No, he didn't say, "Can you find someone his age?"
Video of you having sex with what looks like a bed with a
Last
cock ring
night,
on.
yeah.
What?
You've got a sexual toy over your penis.
I don't have any toys.
Well, whatever
it's
it was,
like
it was a
ring.
cock
It's
ring.
like a ring. We call it a cock ring.
Yes.
Right? You have one of them on.
Yes.
You are naked, and you're having what it looks like to be sex with a bed or a chair.
Does it
or
need
a
all of
sofa.
you to do this?
It does. It does.
You invited
It
us in,
does.
unless you want
Does
us to
it
do it out
need
on
you
the
to be
doorstep.
speaking to a 15-year-old child in the manner you have?
Sorry?
Does it deserve you to be speaking to a 15-year-old child in the manner you have?
I was on the gay site and he said...
I am fully aware of where you
It's
were.
a child.
Gay
It's a
site
child.
or not.
Was this a child? Or was it
15-year-old
you?
child,
Gay
yes.
site
Was
or
I
not?
set up?
Set up? Did you say... Who set you up? Who set you up? You've
No,
set
no, this-
yourself up to be called a paedophile.
No, this lad...
You've had a chat with a 15-year-old boy. It's not
What's wrong
set
with
up.
that?
What's right with that?
What's right with that?
What's wrong with chatting to a 15-year-old?
Okay, so you invited a 15-year-old boy round today.
To look at my paintings.
15-year-old boy. You don't know this boy. You do not know him.
Is that you with a cock ring on?
Yes.
Drinking from a cup
In the garden.
that you've sent to a 15-year-old boy?
Yes.
What part of that is acceptable?
It's a picture.
What part of that, it wasn't the question, and that's what it was, I'm fully aware of what it is, I'm showing you. What
I
part
don't
of
see a
that-
problem with it.
You don't see a problem with sending
Well, then you're more,
Not- not when
then
he's-
you're more twisted than we
Not
thought.
when he's on the gay site.
It's a 15-year-old
15.
boy. 15.
You've already acknowledged the legal age.
Yes.
It's not about the gay side. The gay side's fine. Talk to adults your age. talk to people over 18.
Because he said to me he wanted to talk to people. He wanted to, he knew he was gay.
Right, so we're not getting anywhere.
So
it's 15. It's not about your sexuality. The sexuality is fine. It's not about the sexuality. That's fine. It's a 15-year-old boy. Get that into your school.
Yes, but a lot of 15-year-olds, boys.
I want a serious question for you, Andrew. Who do you think you are?
How do you mean?
Who do you think you are? What gives you the right to speak to a 15... Do you know this 15-year-old child on a personal level?
No, because I've got to...
Do you know his parents?
No.
Do you know family members?
No, he's got to...
So what gives you the right to speak to that 15-year-old child? And I'll reiterate...
Well, why is a 15-year-old child on the gay side?
Because children do things that they're not meant to do. And it was your opportunity and thing you should have done right. It was your duty to safeguard that child. You shouldn't have spoken to them. You should have reported them. You should have looked after that child and seen.
Well, that's what my intention was, because he said...
Your intention was for the child to come around here today, a 15-year-old child to come around here today, then you was going to look after him. That was your intention.
I was going to be nice to it, kind.
Yeah, we know,
because
too kind.
He knows he admitted, I know I'm gay.
Right.
But I don't have any gay contacts.
Right. So your name is Andrew Mellin?
Mellin.
Mellin, right. What positions have you held to do with the royal family?
I worked for Prince Charles.
You worked for Prince Charles doing, what was your title?
Advising him on organic matters and...
Right. And you lived and have rubbed shoulders with the royal family.
Do you know what hurts me more than anything that I find really offensive? Princess Diana was amazing, right? She was a lovely woman and she was kind of
Did you know her?
I wish I did, but from what I can see of her and then I see of others, I see that she's a lovely woman. And I see she had a lot of respect for you and for her children, okay? What I don't like is the fact that you are saying bad stuff about Harry, okay? The stuff you're saying, that's her child.
Nothing to what's on the internet.
It doesn't matter. You personally know them, so I wouldn't say that about a friend of mine. What's on the internet we don't listen to because half it's shit.
Share for awareness,
right, so listen, but my concern is you absolutely bad-mouthing and Meghan, bad-mouthing Meghan because she called her a cow. Is that because the royals think that of her? What, or do you actually personally think that of her, do you?
Do you know what, sorry?
Think she's a cow? Why would you call her a cow?
Yes, I met her.
Well, everybody has their opinions.
No, it's my opinion.
Okay, it's your opinion. Very strong opinion then.
Well, if you've met somebody, you can form an opinion.
I suppose you can, yeah. So then, obviously, Diana's so grateful to you for, obviously, the kids have grown up around you, haven't they? And you seem to think it's okay to badmouth them. That I don't understand.
What's your badmouth Meghan?
Just one question for you, Andrew. What's your middle name?
David.
David, I thought it was.
You prefer younger guys? They're more interesting. Guys I meet are under 25.
No, because you see,
you slag off the lads that come past.
No, but you see, because I'm older, I like to know what younger people are thinking because you get stuck in a rut. I don't want 70-year-olds.
What I think you're trying to do, I think you're trying to talk your way out of the shit that you're in.
No, not at all.
I think so.
That's a lie. That's not true.
15-year-old.
So when he says to you he keeps getting reported on the act for being 15, you said plenty of weirdos are about, jealous, you look better than them. Then you said, thanks, all I do is paint and get a sexy lad around. You straight away sent your postcode without even the child even mentioning what your road is. Said you was an advisor on saving the planet to Prince Charles for 40 years before anyone else cared on not wrecking the planet on greed. I'm reading what your conversation though. So then you said, good on you, plenty still curious or so far in the closet, never get out. Remind me of me at your age. I started on guys when I was 14. You prefer younger guys, obviously, you've said that. You said that they come past on electric scooters and they're all drug dealers, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah?
See, I was brought up in a different type of world when there was.
So why are you living around here then? Why don't you go and live in the middle of nowhere?
Because my dad's family's been here since 1470.
What's that? Because you put in the mirror.
700 years.
Okay, so you talk about the Man United painting that you've just finished. Your paintings,
it's there.
Yeah, your paintings are very good, by the way. He says he's chilling. You said, oh gosh, what do 15-year-olds do at night, lol? Probably lots of wanking.
I do what I do.
Lots of wanking, you said to him. Then he said his family's going away on Saturday. You said, are you safe alone? He said, of course I am. I'm 15, not 5. And you said, is your brother going with your mum? And he said, yeah. So you said, so you do as you please? He said, yeah. You said, come see my paintings and see me. Yeah, defo. Okay, good. Hold on. you've got hundreds, blah, blah, kid trying to raise money for charity. Then you go on to send him a video of you bending over, showing your bum and swinging your bum to the side so that your legs are ajar a bit and your balls are shaking.
I've had the pleasure of viewing that image, unfortunately.
Probably seen plenty of others.
Yeah, but we don't. Why would you send it to a child? Send it to an adult.
Well, he's 15. He's not 5.
It's a fucking child.
He's 15. He's not 5.
Yeah, but he'd been a few months. He'll be 16. So.
Does that make it okay?
This is my point. James, this is where I get frustrated because this is my point. They can go to bed at 15,
100%.
wake up at 16 the next day. You've just defined everything I always say about a paedophile.
Fair game.
Everything I say about a
paedophile. All I want to do with lads his age and think
go on, because we've got the conversation here. What you want to do with him after?
What did you want to do? Sorry,
really?
what were you about to say, Andrew? All you want to do with lads his age is what? Sorry,
is help them out.
Right.
Not
respect?
sexually, but be a friend, a mentor
right.
to them.
The child said, "Have you ever had anyone my age?"
That, guys?
Yeah. And you said, be nice to see you then. You can see I'm a nice guy. I've got 117, 118 I see often, and 114 occasionally. A 17-year-old lives in the next street. Wow, so I'm not the youngest. And you said, no, 1 or 2 others I've been seeing them since they were your age.
Plus,
now in
the 70-year-olds.
Think what you like popped up. So he asked what made you like him. Think I like what I like. You popped up. Always been hard and even harder when I was your age. No mobiles then. So always think, how was it for me at 15? And try and be nice.
Can you tell me who this is?
That's me. You can see.
Sending it to a 15-year-old child.
I'm sure. You see, would a 15-year-old be offended at that?
Of course.
15-year-old child, and you're sending that?
No, but when he's messaged me initially on the...
You initiated the conversation on the Grindr app. It then went to WhatsApp.
He's on it, so I said
It doesn't matter. You even just confessed that you met a 14-year-old mixed race lad from round the area on the same app.
Yes.
He's 14, that's a real child.
Didn't have sex with
Listen
him.
to me, it's a real 14-year-old child on the app, yeah? Being obviously approached by adults. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So you've disclosed it.
He's
it's a real
on
14.
the app, so...
He's 14 now. You shouldn't be bothered with him.
You said he was 15.
No, this child that we're here for, I'm talking about the 14-year-old real child that you disclosed about.
Well, he was at the time, but he just came round, he wanted to chat.
Well, your neighbours are telling me that he's round regularly.
Who's round regularly?
The mixed race boy.
I haven't seen him for ages.
Well, the neighbours are saying different.
Oh, so you admit he's been here?
What?
So he has been here.
He's now 20.
Right, but was 14 when he started.
No, but he came round to chat, and that was it.
Right.
About he knew he was gay. He wanted.
I have another profile on Fab
comes
Guys,
out
which
now.
you prefer to Grindr. Got over 1,000 photos on it. I was one of the first members. Prefer it as more info on guys and can read verifications written on guys. You said you've got over 1,150 videos and images of young lads.
No, not of young lads.
Well, it says young lads in here.
No, just of me.
You've sent probably 20 to 30 videos and images after the age. You've also
after the what?
After the age was mentioned. After the child told you he was 15, you've then gone on to send 20, 30 indecent images, graphic videos, like the videos that Mr. Papworth was the last time I seen graphic like that, when I'm talking about anal and close-up shots of an 18-year-old. You said an 18-year-old deep inside you.
It was 19 at the time.
You said 18 on here, but even...
I think he was 19.
Either though, why would you want that?
No, because he was on the gay side and he was...
Doesn't matter what... It doesn't matter, so it doesn't matter, but why would somebody of your age want to?
Can I just ask one more thing, just confirm. So you're Andrew David Mellin?
Yes.
From Blackpool?
Yes.
You used to be a what for the royal family?
Yes.
What was your position with the royal family?
I was an advisor to the Prince of Wales.
Advisor to the Prince of Wales for how many years?
40.
40 years.
Sorry, one sec, James. You said, lol, poor you, hopefully a kiss will revive you. Nothing special here, just normal. And then you said you hope something's rising on about, and then you put his cock. You actually say your cock.
This is banter, you see.
Is it?
It's not banter.
It is, yes.
Stop talking shit. It's not
banter.
Banter.
Yes.
William, Catherine, being mine lots. I got them to come to Blackpool and help homeless. Harry and Meghan came once, but she was very rude. Queen's been to Blackpool several times. William likes Blackpool. It's not that bad. Well, okay, here at mine, once doors shut, very, very quiet here. Can pot around in the nuddy in the garden in the summer. Not been up the town for years. They had a flat in Kensington Palace, used to do the gardens, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Ali used to live there, Ali. Used to live there, 40 years advisor
William
to Prince
and Kate
William.
been lots before, got too busy, borrowed an old Land Rover, looked like it wouldn't even pass an MOT, parked up outside, walked in, just on their own, like they were to be normal. Went Anglesey when they lived there. Kate was up a ladder painting bedroom windows. I mean, you're bragging about it, like you say.
No,
Queen was very.
Not bragging, it's a fact.
Queen was best, told the funniest, filthiest jokes ever, and loved playing naughty pranks.
He said he liked the whole family, so
Mickey, genuine.
trying to appear as normal people, which they are.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Absolutely genuine,
You're
Mickey.
using this to your advantage to impress the child.
No.
You've invited the child round today at 1 o'clock.
He said no, he offered to come round.
No. You sent the postcode straight away, and then the arrangement was made because you asked him when I've just told you when he said his mum was going away on Saturday. You said you couldn't come round and see my paintings
After we
and see
discussed, to view the paintings
and see me, and then you went on to say about his cock rising and kissing him.
That was at a different time.
After, yeah, but this was after.
Yeah.
This was after it was arranged for him to
But
come
he's on
round.
the gay side, so
It doesn't matter. That doesn't justify it.
Why is he on the gay side?
Because he's gay. Because a lot of young boys get confused and they go on to
That's
act
fine.
like that.
You see, you've got that right there.
Yeah.
Because so I want
But
to get...
you shouldn't be there to take that right away from them.
I'm not taking it away.
Of course you are.
Yes, you
okay,
are.
Do you know having sex with a 15-year-old boy is non-consensual? A 15-year-old boy cannot consent to sexual activity in any shape or form.
Wait.
Stop a minute. With any adult. Any sexual contact with any child under the age of 16 is
You don't
rape.
need to shout.
I do. Oh, I do.
You're not listening, Andrew. That's the
Shout
problem.
Go on,
You're not
what's-
listening.
Of course I'm listening.
That's the problem. But you're not
Sorry?
understanding. And you sat here. How can you expect this lady not to shout when you
There's
stood
no need
here
to shout.
trying to
What's this
simplify
here?
what
You don't need
you've
to nonsense
done?
kids.
Stop, one sec, one
Sorry,
sec. One
no need
sec.
to nonce kids.
One
when you're doing
second,
it.
please.
I can't- sorry.
1 second, please. You said 1
Listen.
second, please.
I can't hear you all talk at
One
the same
second,
time.
please. That's why I'm asking everybody to be quiet a minute, okay? So you start talking about the Queen, and then you're saying that she swore better than you in private and drove like a maniac.
True.
The Queen drove like a maniac.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I've seen her at Balmoral doing driving like a lunatic.
Have
She
you?
used to love driving like...
So is
fast.
this the Queen that we're referring
Yes,
to at
the late
Balmoral?
Queen.
The late Queen at Balmoral.
Yes.
You've witnessed her driving.
Yes.
How did you put it?
Like a maniac.
Like a maniac, right?
And what did Prince Andrew used to do?
Grabbed my arse as he used to slap my arse as he went past.
Did you never put a complaint in about that?
No, because it was just banter.
Right.
Okay. Just like it's banter that you wanted a child round here today.
No, I don't. Sorry, that
Is that a different type of banter?
This
No, I'm
guy
not asking
is
if it's the same.
I
legitimate,
invited him
guys.
round to view me painting.
And what else?
Maybe get a kiss.
And
Never
see if his
mentioned
cock
sex.
rises.
Never mentioned
See if
sex.
his cock rises. You then went on to send graphic videos of being penetrated by young lads.
Because of what
This
he
guy-
asked.
He
Sorry,
didn't ask you any, no, sorry, 1 second.
This guy is
He didn't
legitimate,
ask you-
guys.
Sorry?
I'm just saying for the thousands of people watching you, this guy is legitimate.
Okay, listen, I need to ask this question. Did this child at any point, because the police will be called, they can go through everything, did this child at any point ask you for any indecent images? Just answer me yes
No,
or
no,
no.
it's a
Right,
stance.
no. Did this child at any point ask you for any graphic, disgusting sexual videos?
No.
Yes or no? Right.
But he didn't
Did it-
complain when I sent them.
No. Did this child at any point ask you for any embossed pictures of letters from the royal family?
No.
Right. That's my point.
No, but he couldn't believe that I knew the Queen.
And you couldn't wait to use that at your advantage.
No, it was not.
To
You
impress a
twisted it
50-year-old. It's
completely.
not twisting it, you dirty bastard.
Stop shouting.
No, because
at
you're
me.
filthy.
There you go, guys.
Have you had my permission to
Embossed letters.
Well, these are images that you've sent to the child anyway.
No.
I think that's the least of your worries right now.
Sorry?
I said I think that's the least of your worries right now.
I
Andrew.
don't. Do you know if Princess Diana was here? God rest her soul. Right, the stuff you've said about Harry, and stuff that he's done.
You want to hear what his father says about him?
Oh really? Wow. What does his father say
I'm
about?
not telling you now.
No, you wouldn't, would you? Because you talk shit. That's why you're a liar.
Not a liar.
I don't
You're
think
not
he'd say
lying.
anything bad about his son, really, would he? Come on, let's be honest. Eh? Seriously.
This Prince Harry that
James,
we're referring
one
to,
sec.
yeah?
Sorry?
This Prince Harry that you're referring
I
to.
can't hear what you're
Is
saying.
this Prince Harry that you are referring to then?
Yes.
Right.
But it's
What he said, what he did to his and said about his grandmother and his grandfather are disgusting.
Really? Do you not think how he feels? Do you not think about how he must feel?
About what?
Well, having to leave and go away from everything.
About doing the Oprah interview and all that.
What was wrong with that then? You explain to me what was wrong with that.
I'm not going into that.
Well, I can't.
Why not?
You're making disclosure that King Charles. You want to hear about what he says about him because we have to remember it's King Charles now.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly aware of that.
So why would you reference it in part and not continue to explain your point? If you don't want to talk to it, why reference it in the first place?
That's my point. Why bring it up? What
you asked me why I slag Harry off.
Yeah, why? Because you've known him since he was born.
Because
you used to bake cookies for him and stuff.
Exactly.
Princess Diana died thinking you was an amazing friend and you was a role model to them children.
She's thanked you for making flowers,
She's thanked you for leaving her flower arrangements in a bathroom. Yes. She said you're a very dear, loyal friend, basically, to you. How is that loyal speaking about her son like that, really?
She'd be supposed to be turning in a grave of what the things he's done.
She would be turning in a grave. She listen, I'm telling you now as a mother, she loved them boys like you wouldn't believe. You could see that. You could see the love in her eyes.
Yes.
So she wouldn't be... I just can't even comprehend.
What do you think she'd think of what you've been up to, your activities with a 15-year-old boy, the images you've sent? Do you think Princess Diana for 1 second would find that acceptable?
Well, I don't know because she's not
I would
here.
think Princess Diana would be concerned about her own children.
She'd be concerned.
She'd be concerned about her own children, and if you've done anything to them, that's what she'd be concerned. Because I would. If you've been around my children from the day they were born, and you're behaving like this, I would be definitely 110% concerned.
Share for awareness, guys. Awareness really is key.
Are you talking to me? Or?
Yeah, he was talking to you.
I can't hear what he's saying.
Oh.
Shame this child couldn't hear what you were saying.
I can't hear what
Shame the child couldn't hear what you were saying,
child?
Isn't it? The 15-year-old that we are here speaking about. Never mind. How many children are you speaking to? How many are you speaking to now, currently?
Just that one.
Right. How many have you spoke to in the past?
Have
you met many? Have you met many on that?
When somebody young lad tells me that I'm gay and I know I'm gay.
Yeah.
But I don't. But I'm not.
But you was going to rise his cock.
Sorry.
You was going to kiss him and rise his cock.
Well, it's what happens in a conversation with.
So how was you going to rise his cock then? From kissing him? You think kissing him would make his cock rise? Do you?
I don't know.
So I just want to point one thing out as well, because when we got here, you said you didn't know the ages and why are they on there if they're not of age. You just referred. I just asked you how many children. You said, well, when they contact me. So when they contact you, obviously know it's a child for you to reply that.
You start a conversation with somebody and it goes.
Yeah.
Where it goes.
Yeah. With the child.
And if they suddenly say to me, I know I'm gay, but I don't know any gay people.
So it's these children that are pursuing sexual things with you. Is that what you're trying to betray?
Sorry.
So it's the children that contact you that are pursuing the sexual things.
The question again is, did the child ask you for any indecent images of anybody, yourself? No. Right. Did the child ask you for any video? No, please, just a minute. Did the child ask you for any graphic, disgusting sexual videos that you sent?
No.
No, exactly. Did the child ask you to send embossed letters from the royal family to him?
No, because he mentioned.
He said he likes the royal family.
Yes.
And when you started when you started slagging Harry off about drugs, etc., and all this stuff, he said, I don't believe that because he looks really nice. Did he or did he not tell you he looks really nice?
Yeah.
He looks a nice person.
Met him.
So you've met him and you think all these horrible things about him.
Harry?
Yeah.
I think he's just lost the plot.
He's lost the plot?
Yeah.
Maybe because he's normal and he's showing his feelings and he's lost his mother, to be fair.
So a lot of other people.
But not okay. A lot of people can express their emotions. Okay, so if we're not in the royal family, we can express our emotions because we're not getting trolled by the media. Do you understand?
Yeah, well, the media is just disgusting. So,
so paedophiles, in my opinion.
You want to slag Harry off?
You're calling me a paedophile.
You are a paedophile, absolutely.
150%.
You're a paedophile.
Because I've seen the images and the things that you've done to a 15-year-old child. Would you not believe that this is one of the worst chats ever? Like, the stuff you have sent to him is horrendous.
It's a picture.
It's videos. What? Describe the videos to me. What's the videos you continue sending?
When you're talking to somebody on the gay side.
No, that wasn't the
On
question.
WhatsApp. This was on WhatsApp.
That wasn't the question.
But you said I've lost my Grindr profile.
That wasn't the question, Andrew. I want you to
WhatsApp.
explain, because you're trying to play this down as though it's an innocent chat that you've had with a child.
Which I consider it is.
Describe.
So
we'll educate you. We'll educate
you.
you.
You're going to kiss him till he got hard, so something rises, and then you went your cock.
What are the images and the videos that you've sent to the child? Describe them. What are they? What are they of? Are they of the weather?
What the normal gay person does.
What does a normal gay person do? To a
Well,
15-year-old, anyway.
Because we're talking about
I haven't done
15-year-old.
anything with a 15-year-old.
He was about to today.
No, but you
No,
haven't.
wasn't.
You
He
haven't
came
thought.
So you was only going to kiss him today.
Yes.
So hold on a minute. So you was only going to kiss him when he came today and see if his cock arises, and then it was
which is banter.
and then go for and take it from there. But you're going to make him very comfortable in your home and relaxed, because that's how it goes in your home.
What's wrong with that? He told me he was very shy.
He's
And
50,
he was gay and he was very shy.
Because when you asked him what sexual stuff he'd want to do with you, is anything he wants to try out, anything, you know?
Yes, because he said he was gay and he doesn't know many other gay people.
Yeah, that's why he's shy, because he's 15. Isn't
Because you're
experienced
asking
in things like
15s are
this.
older.
Isn't experienced in isn't experiencing things like this, and you've deemed it upon yourself to educate that young child.
To help.
Well, how are you going to help him? How are you helping
Because
him?
he says he's gay.
So
What
you're
have you
gonna
got
kiss him.
to off?
Are you the sex
He wanted
teacher?
to meet somebody.
Are you the gay teacher?
No.
Are
but-
you the gay lord?
No.
No, exactly. So don't come that with me. You are in no position to teach a 15-year-old anything.
Well, who's going to teach them?
When he's older, he's old enough to decide and find that out on his own path.
Yes, but he's going to start.
Not with a dirty, filthy old bastard man. No.
They just stop being rude.
You're a dirty, filthy bastard
You
man.
were rude.
You're
No,
entitled
Andrew.
to your opinion.
Andrew,
Yeah, I'm entitled to my
you were
opinion, you
rude.
dirty bastard man. And I tell you something now, what you said about Harry is fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, considering that you was considered as a very good friend. You've watched them kids grow up, and what you've said is
Trusted
disgusting.
position.
And all you throw at us is you want to hear what his dad says.
I've said worse about my sister-in-law.
Trusted
It's
position,
actually a
Andrew.
fucking joke to you, isn't it?
Andrew.
It's a joke to you. Why did you say his dad says horrible stuff about him? Why?
He does.
Whatever.
Andrew, trusted
So what does he say
position.
about him then?
I'm not going to tell
Oh,
you.
why is that? You've told us everything else about the Queen driving like a maniac.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with driving like a maniac?
On private property.
And also that the Queen noticed hot soldiers.
She did. She used to tell me, Dad, we've met so-and-so. He's a bit hot. What's wrong with that?
Right.
So a 15-year-old was coming round here at 1 o'clock today, yeah, to look at your paintings,
Yes.
as you say. To call me stupid, should you not have said, bring an adult with you? 15-year-old, should you not have said, bring an adult with you?
He said, I'm 15, not 5.
Right, but it's 15, it's still underage, it's still a child. Should you...
Is a 15-year-old not allowed to come round and look at my paintings?
No.
It's a child.
No.
Please let me, because you're frustrating me.
No, Andrew.
He's not come round to look at the pictures. You've invited him round for the pictures, but also to kiss him and see if his cock rises,
Yeah,
and then
which is
see what he wants to
banter.
do. It's not banter, because that's
It
what he was
is.
prepared to do with a child.
It is.
Right. If
It's
it's,
not
as
banter.
simple as you are betraying it and it's all
But
innocent
why send
and
all the
it's only
videos, all the
banter,
images?
right?
Sorry?
I said if it's all innocent and all banter, right?
Yes.
Forget about the images for a second. Is it appropriate for a 15-year-old child that you do not know on a personal level to come round to a strange man's house that he doesn't know to do anything for a cup of tea, for a chat? Is it appropriate for that?
Well, he offered to come.
Is it appropriate? You're an adult, he's a child.
Yes, I'm going to treat him like I'm an adult and he's a child.
Yeah, which you haven't done. What you should have done as
I
an
shouldn't
adult.
have sent the pictures.
No, you shouldn't have done, but that's not the question again. Is it appropriate for a child, and I'll reiterate that, a child that you do not know on a personal level, or the family, to come round to your address for anything? Is that appropriate?
He offered to come.
Is that appropriate?
Well, from your way of thinking, probably no, but...
No, from the way that everybody should think, Andrew. It's
They
not
don't.
appropriate for a child. Yeah, unfortunately, that's why teams like us exist.
Yeah.
And why we're speaking to you today.
Yes.
Precisely.
I see where you're coming from.
You're trying to justify everything that you've done because you know it's wrong. You can't justify anything.
I don't consider inviting a 15-year-old round to look at my paintings because he thinks they're amazing and I was obviously interested.
Right.
It's wrong.
Right.
Another
But it
paedophile in Blackpool.
But it becomes wrong the second that you're sending sexual innuendos to
No, I
him.
shouldn't have sent those, but you're on a gay site. It's what normal.
15 years old! 15!
Yes.
Anybody over 18 do what the fuck you want. It's 15.
I thought the age...
Sorry, 16. Anything over 16, do what you want.
Just a second. Even at 16, what would a 16-year-old need to be taught by you as somebody in your age? You've also, the way you, listen, I've been doing this 6.5 years, and the way you've groomed the child into the stuff about the royals and etc., right? You've literally sent the images and everything to the child. Sent the royal family. Just keep it on him, please.
I'm doing. Just getting that
I
in the
don't,
background.
I don't see where you...
Okay, I'll ask you plain and simple then. Is it wrong as an adult to speak or do anything sexual with somebody who is a child?
It's 15, not it's 15. It's
Can you just stay, please?
I know he's legally underage, but I'm only having a conversation with the...
Okay, and you sent graphic, I mean extreme graphic videos and images. My question was, and I wanted this question.
Gay.
Yes, that he's 15. Is it appropriate for you as an adult to then be the gay lord and teach him everything?
I was going to treat... Because he said he didn't know anybody who was gay.
Yeah. So is it appropriate? Is it appropriate for you of your age, an adult, to be sexually grooming him? Is it appropriate for you to send graphic videos in excess of 20, 30 images and videos, and then what you went on to do when you started bragging about working for the royal family because he didn't believe you? He said, no way, I can't believe I'm talking to somebody so special. You then started sending him embossed letters from the royal family.
What's wrong with that?
Everything. Are you not sworn to keep your mouth shut when you leave the royal family or when you're in there?
No.
You're not sworn to keep your mouth shut.
No.
So do you think you should have told us some of the things that you...
Sorry?
I said, do you think you should have told the child some of the things you've told him?
Do you think you should badmouth Harry the way you did?
I badmouth his sister-in-law.
No, we're talking about Harry. So your
sister-in-law
is just the regular on the street. We're talking about Harry, Princess Diana's son, who you watched
He's
grow up.
not a working member of the royal family, so...
Oh, you're a cunt, mate.
He's just
Anyway, your taxes here.
Sorry?
Your taxes here.
I don't have a taxi.
You do now.
Mm-hmm. Police have been called,
You're getting
Andrew,
arrested
and
now,
you are going to
and
be
I
arrested.
hope to God the royals sue your ass for everything you said to this child.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they sue you for everything you've said. Talking about the royal family, saying his dad slags him off, talking about slagging Meghan off the way you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all have our own opinions.
Advisor.
Yeah,
We're
but
not
still,
all entitled to our opinion.
Still, there was no need
My
to slag the
opinion
way
is
you
because
did.
dirty paedophile them and stung
Well,
their
you're
arse.
entitled to your opinion, but that's your opinion.
Just to clarify, Andrew, so you were the advisor for 40 years to the Prince of Wales.
Sorry?
You were the advisor to the Prince of
Yes.
Wales for 40 years.
Yes.
Yep.
What do you know?
lived
What
at
really hurts
Kensington
though, as a
Palace.
mother, James? What hurts as a mother is that she lost her life praising
By
you,
not wearing a
thinking
seatbelt.
by not wearing you fucking horrible
You're an absolute
scumbag,
bastard, aren't you?
you horrible
Music,
bastard. By not wearing a seatbelt, and that's all you can
She
say.
would have survived
She wrote you a letter saying how amazing friend you was, and that's what you want to say by not
How
wearing
did
a
she lose her
seatbelt.
life?
Well, you tell me, because you've got your theory, haven't you?
I'm sure you have.
No, I don't. Do you?
Do you know what my theory is, Andrew? I'm going to
No.
make
What
as
do you
many
have your
people,
theory? Do you?
I'm going to make as many people aware.
Do you have
of
your
what
theory,
you've done.
James?
As to what?
Do you have your theory? Do you?
As to what?
How she died? Do you?
She
Yeah, I can see it in your face.
Like most people, if they're in an accident, they're wearing a seatbelt, you stand a better chance of surviving the accident.
Right, and that's what you say about somebody that really loved you and treated you nice, the way you just said it, if she shouldn't wear a seatbelt. You know, if somebody was talking about
Is
my
it not
friend...
the law to wear a seatbelt?
Listen, isn't it the law not to rape kids? Let me just tell you something.
I
If
haven't
somebody's...
raped any kids.
It was about... Oh, mate.
I was not. I was going to show him my painting.
Andrew,
Bullshit, because we've got it all and it's all printed off.
Andrew,
But
right? There is an evidence pack there. It's going to be handed to the police. You will most likely be charged for that, and I'm going to make it my mission for as many people to see your
Right,
face
1 minute,
as possible.
James. If she spoke so highly of you, if I was talking about somebody that felt highly of me and that was a real close friend of mine, and the last thing I would say is should have wore a seatbelt, my head would be in my hands because I'd be thinking, do you know what, a poor woman lost her life. You are evil.
Evil, dirty fucking paedophile.
Do you think it's acceptable? Do you think it's acceptable?
Sorry?
I said, do you think it is acceptable for you to have done anything that you've done to this 15-year-old child?
I haven't done anything to him. I haven't even met him.
Right, so you've not sent him images and videos of yourself naked with sex toys round your bits?
Because he says he's gay.
But he also said he was 15.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's...
So him saying he's 15, should you have sent them pictures? Should you have sent them images?
Well,
he's 15.
From your point of view, no. But
from the law's point of view.
Point of view.
From the law. From the point of view of the law of the land.
The law, yes, you're right.
The law of the land.
Yes.
That you've had to live by. More so than most
I'm sure
of us.
plenty of other people send.
Yeah, they do.
Pictures.
And they're charged for it. And they're charged for it.
Doesn't make them a paedophile.
No, it doesn't, because a lot of people don't send them to underage children, no.
I'm sure they don't, but I'm sure a lot do.
But a lot do, exactly. And do you know what happens? Eventually they're found out, and it's a team like us that turn up, and we pass evidence over to the police, and most of the time, 99.9% of the time, they're charged, convicted, right? And they end up on the sex offenders register, and they get SOPO orders and all sorts, right? You're going down that road. That's what's going to happen today. You're going to be arrested. The police are outside. My colleagues are explaining why we're here and what's going on, who you are, and what you've done. Right?
Done nothing.
Right. Well, we'll soon see.
Hello.
Hello, love.
Hello.
Hi there. You all right?
You okay?
We were invited and down.
Yeah. No, I've been told. Obviously, I've spoken to your colleagues outside. Have you been told? Obviously, why people are here?
Yes.
Yeah. So I am going to place you under arrest. Okay, so the time is,
No problem.
13:51. Okay, so I'm going to arrest you for causing or inciting a child aged 13 to 15 to engage in sexual activity.
That
Okay.
was never mentioned.
Right, I'll go through it properly. All right, I just need to get you under arrest, so you didn't have to say anything. We may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. All right.
I understand.
Yeah. I'm going to take you to Blackpool police station. I'll take you out in the van. Have you got any medication or anything you need?
It depends how long I'm going to be there for.
We can only hold you up to 24 hours.
Sorry?
We can only hold you up to 24
No,
hours.
because you've arrested me before.
Yeah. So I'd just take...
No, nothing.
So I've been advised I need to just pause it here for a second and just talk for a minute. We will go back to it. Otherwise we might get a copyright strike. So thanks for pointing that out. So far, you know what I mean? What do you think? What is it with this family? Why are they just surrounded by nothing but nonsense? And we're expected to believe that they're not that way inclined? And that everything's all right, like the song. I mean, this bloke, he might as well be friends with people like Jonathan King, Jimmy Savile, Tom Watkins, right? And I did put in the comments earlier, there was a guy, if you Google him, right, his name was Paul Kidd, and he was running a fucking pedo ring out of Buckingham Palace. Let me find it. Let me just quickly find it. Right, there was a guy, yeah, his name was Paul Kidd, if I remember rightly. Paul Kidd. Pedo ring, Buckingham Palace. Butler ran pedo. Here we go. We'll just go over here to, was it that one? There you go. Right, so just click on here, the Mirror. Butler ran paedophile ring while serving at Buckingham Palace. This at least looks like stories that go back to 2008. I remember this. What you think this geezer don't? You think this bloke here don't know people like this? Let's just bring that up. Where's the geezer's picture? Former Buckingham Palace butler Paul Kidd was yesterday unmasked as a sex brute suspected of running a paedophile ring while serving the royal family. Yeah, there's nothing but stories of pure pedos around this family. Like, no wonder Harry got out of there. Fucking no wonder. No wonder. And then, because of that, they're putting the boot into him. A part of me did think that this was a distraction away from Prince Andrew, and maybe at the same time it conveniently is for the royal family. But look, former Buckingham Palace butler Paul Kidd was yesterday unmasked as a sex brute suspected of running a paedophile ring while serving the royal family. Bachelor Kidd, which is like what this geezer would be like, groomed at least one of his teenage victims for sex by taking him for tea with the Queen Mother at Clarence House. Yeah. Let's see if we can find. Police found 19,000 pornographic pictures and videos of children at his home. Kidd of Stalybridge, Greater Manchester, was a senior footman to the Queen Mother from 1979 to 1984. So it's like they've always had these things about. He admitted 29 sex charges at Manchester Crown Court. Accomplice David Hobday, 56, of Duncanfield, Greater Manchester, admitted 7 charges. Both face up to 14 years in jail when sentenced next month. Right, where's the picture? There's no picture. There's no picture. So I mean, like, even this bird here, like, come on, man, Childline. She was Tom Watkins's mate. Yeah, like, what is this? A page of PAEDO'S. Let's go back a page. Let's go back another page. Back another page. Buckingham Palace butler. Just quickly, I just want to show you him. See if we can find the picture. Here he is. Look. Yeah, you telling me this geezer don't know the other bloke? Yeah, look at him, like, holding a thing of Diana there. You know what I mean? Paul Kidd as well, he's called. Paul Kidd's in for the family. Paul Kidd. I mean, that's appropriate, isn't it? Kidd. I bet they hired him just because of his name. But behind the facade, Kidd was leading a secret double life as a serial child abuser who molested a string of boys. See, it's always boys over a 30-year period. What? Now, 19,000 pornographic pictures and videos of children. Kidd admitted 29 sex charges involving 3 boys, namely indecent assault, sexual activity with a child, and the possession and making of indecent images of children between 1974, that's when I was born, and January 2008. Look, I reckon he knows the geezer on the video we've just been watching. You know what I mean? And then that also makes me think about the red rooms. You know, because there was a little boy there. There was a little boy there. And like I said, he looked about 9 years old. He could have been younger, but he had a little navy blue suit on and a bow tie. And he was sat, Ghislaine Maxwell was on the end. He was next to her. And he was sat in the corner just like that. Like, I even found a couple of pictures of 2, it was a brother and a sister. This was ages ago I spoke about this. And they really looked like, I just remember the kid's little face just sat there with a blank expression on his face. And then the girl that I thought was a woman with a skinny knee. And that, like, she would have been about, I don't know, 12, 13, something like that. Because I had to take a double look when I walked through that room with Daniela in 1994. Took a double look and I saw the knee and I was like, fuck me, that's a skinny knee. But she looked all secretary-fied. Like, she had glasses on like that. She had glasses on like that and she was sat down looking like that on the edge of the chair. Like that, like she was being paraded for that set of adults that were there. And I'm telling you, one of them was Andrew. The one that would have been behind the girl sat there, that would have been Andrew. There's a geezer with his back to me, right, who was balding, greyish, older geezer, who had glasses as well. I reckon that was Murdoch. I do. Because my phone hacking, and then isn't it funny that me and Harry both had the same barrister? Yeah, David Sherborne. Yeah, has he been involved in stuff like this? Because he's a very good mate of Elton John. Yeah, who sung Diana's song? Candle in the Wind. Yeah, Elton John. Do you think Elton John don't know this geezer here? This bloke here that we're talking about? This bloke here? And probably Paul Kidd and all that. It seems to be a little team of, well, quite a big team actually, of just people that are all wrong-uns. And they all look after each other. That's why I was like, when I went to the court and said to Harry, I said, your barrister, mate, he's corrupt. He's abandoned my case. Like, fuck my case. I don't care about the money. Yeah, I don't give a shit about the money. I'd like to see justice for Millie Dowler because I believe she was being prostituted. And I believe it was Jonathan King's VIP paedophile ring. And I bet Jonathan King knows this geezer here. This bloke here. Here, who we're talking about. It's just like one big dirty team, you know what I mean? And no one can infiltrate it. The media have got to do as they're told. And they're the only people that win. You know, it's like David Sherborne has bought 33 cases for Harry. So it's little things like that. And I think, you know, but then Harry did get out of there. But then there was a bit of me thinking, hang on a minute, this is a convenient diversion for Prince Andrew. A very convenient diversion. And then what happened to 2 years ago with the Andrew set to overturn Virginia Giuffre case? Yeah, because that is going to happen. Believe me, it's going to happen. And I believe it's because I've brought it up a couple of times when maybe they were thinking of going with it, but they couldn't because I'm piping up on here and they had no reason to take the channel down. So when they can find a reason to take the channel down, which is why I've broadcasted on this other channel, then I can't get out and tell you, I told you, here we go. And it is going to happen. Because otherwise, why have they put... Let me find it. Like, why would the media go with this? And it's got to be a couple of years ago now. Prince Andrew to overturn Virginia looks to overturn. Right, so why would they keep going with this stuff if it's like a plot in EastEnders? You're not going to bring up this little subplot unless you're going to expand on it. Same with these lot. They're not just putting stuff out in the media that, you know, do you honestly think if Andrew can get out of this situation, then he won't? But the thing is they've created the situation. Like they created Andrew Ash. And who was Andrew Ash accusing? Prince Andrew. Prince Charles. You don't honestly think that was a setup for me to look like I was backing Andrew Ash? I'll just come along to help and been walked into a setup. So what they needed me to do was believe Andrew Ash's lies and go out there and go, this geezer's telling the truth. Andrew's a nonce. This one's a nonce. And then when Andrew does his backtrack on Panorama, we're calling him David, and when he does his backtrack on Panorama, and we know it was him on Panorama because you've heard the recordings, when I done the Panorama, they chose the name and everything, right? So we know it was him. You can see it was him. He had the same clothes on as what he had when I went down there to film the interview, right? So what they was doing with me was having me backing up someone who was going to end up being called a liar. But it was all planned. But the thing is why do it to me? Why did you need to discredit me so much? 2 reasons. One, the Red Room and me piping up about Andrew, because it's clearly him now. If Ghislaine Maxwell's there and she looked in my face, right, it was her. Make no mistake about that. So if it's her, who's her mate? Yeah, Andrew. Andrew was one of the bodies in that room. Yeah, and it was a little girl and a little boy. And now, after what this geezer's just said, about, Andrew would go past and touch my bum. What? Prince Andrew's touching his bum, so is he gay then? Because if he's gay, I'm now starting to think that the little boy that was sat next to Ghislaine in the Red Rooms was all dressed up in a little navy blue velvet suit with a navy blue velvet tie, all done up for Andrew. That's what I'm thinking. And all of this Virginia Giuffre stuff makes him look straight. It makes him look straight, like he's a straight bloke. I don't believe he's a straight bloke. I think that little boy was for him. Because it always seems to be about little boys, little boys, little boys. Yeah? That's what I think. That is what I think. That was about him. And then they set me up with Andrew Ash so I could look like I'm backing up a liar who's accusing who? Prince Andrew, Prince Charles. So then when I get discredited as, oh, Brian Harvey was backing up Andrew Ash, he turned out to be a fucking liar. Yeah? And then who's going to believe me when I speak about the Red Rooms and Andrew? Because I hadn't spoken about it at that point. Who was going to believe it? They knew. And that's why they sent Daniela in 2015. To look like, because she's the one that took me there. She was the one doing royal garden parties from the age of 5 or 7 or whatever it was she said on the James English podcast. So she's holding all their secrets. And I'm just wondering whether they sent her in because they also wanted to hear, I reckon she was like broadcasting to them. They could hear our conversation when she came round my house, right? And I think they even wanted confirmation. I reckon they were listening in through her phone, right? And I bet you Prince Andrew has done something with Daniela when she was at one of them garden parties from the age of 5 or 7. Or if not him, maybe he likes boys and girls. I don't know. It could be. He could like both, couldn't he? He could like both. He could like both. But I reckon he done something with Daniela and they were listening in to find out, to see if back when I was with her, whether she told me one night, because she was doing a lot of drugs and that, they're probably thinking, have you said anything to him? Now, it's not confirmed this, but I've just got a bloody funny feeling. Because if you're doing royal garden parties from the age of 5 and 7, and there's that, like, nothing ever comes of it with her. They always seem to pull her out of the shit and she comes out smelling of roses. And people like me end up on the news like, oh, he's mad, he's got mental health and all that. Like, you're fucking mad, aren't you? What about this geezer here that's getting 14-year-olds round and all that? You think that's the only one that he's had round at his house, this bloke here? No fucking way, mate. No way. So that Andrew Ash setup, what happened with me, with Bill Maloney, funded by Ian Puddick, who worked for who? The Queen directly at Buckingham Palace. Yeah? In communications. That means he heard all the communications going in and coming out. Right? He was someone. That's why he could have my computers taken, but I couldn't have his computers taken. That's why he goes on Twitter and goes, oh, I'm MI5. Well, you're something, because you work for the Royals. You know what I mean? I thought you was a plumber. And you funded me equipment so Andrew Ash could fill my head with a load of shit so I could go out there looking like I'm backing up Andrew Ash. Then they turn him into a liar. It's an inside job. And it's an inside job with Virginia Giuffre. She is going to be another Andrew Ash. And here we go. Let me show you this thing here. Right? Watch. Prince Andrew looks to overturn multi-million-pound Virginia Giuffre settlement. The Duke of York is to make a legal bid to overturn the multi-million-pound settlement he struck with his sexual abuse accuser. It has been claimed. Right? It's all in the Telegraph. Yeah? It's in the Independent, 22nd of January 2023. All right? So just over a year ago. Yeah? Over a year and a couple of months ago. Yeah? So there it all is. But that hasn't happened yet, has it? But it's in all the news things. Right? I told you this picture's fake. That picture there with him and her is fake. I recreated the drop shadow around the picture. You've seen it for yourself. You've seen me do videos where I show you that. And the fact that the setup that they put me in with Andrew Ash, funded by Puddick, Puddick's even interviewed Andrew Ash. He don't deny it, right? I've seen the interview. It took place in Bill Maloney's flat. And Bill Maloney filmed both people facing in the same direction. I went, you're going to have to flip one of them images, Bill, to make it look like they're on opposite sides of the room talking to each other. If, some fucking filmmaker, you got them both facing that way. Like, how's that going to look right when you cut between them? They're both fucking looking over that way. Right? So we know it's true and he don't deny it. And you've seen the tweets yourself. And also, who's Puddick, if he's some plumber, to be tweeting Gemma Dowler, yeah, the Dowlers, if there ain't some royal involvement now? I thought you was a plumber, Puddick. Don't they pay you enough money being a plumber? How do you be a plumber and work for the fucking rules at the same time? Right? So, and he was behind the Andrew Ash setup. Because he did fund it. He did fund it. He did. He bought the Ninja. He didn't buy it for Bill Maloney because it don't fit on a standard definition camcorder that takes a fucking DV tape. Yeah? They go on a DSLR camera. A fucking show you what they fucking go on. I've got the fucking camera down here. Here's the camera I used on the Andrew Ash thing, right? It's a DSLR, Canon 5D Mark II. And what you do, this is set up for triggering flashes on pictures, is you mount the Ninja recorder on top of it there, right? And then you come out of the HDMI port on the side of this. There'll be an HDMI port in there, right? I think it's the bottom one. Right, HDMI port, and you come out of the HDMI port and you go into the Ninja, which looks like a screen, basically, that goes on top of it. It is a screen. You look through it and you can see your picture through there. It's a screen. It's about so big, right, like that, like a screen. And it's got a 1 terabyte hard disk in it. So instead of recording to the camera, where you'd normally record to a CF card like that, that goes in the camera, which stops every 15 minutes or just under 15 minutes on these DSLRs. Anyone that's got one of these would know that. You can just keep recording in ProRes to the Ninja recorder and see it at the same time, and it records constantly, so you don't keep stopping. And that was the whole point of having a Ninja recorder. You do not put them on a fucking camcorder that takes a DV tape. I suppose you could, but you just wouldn't, because why would you do that from a standard def camcorder? You wouldn't do it. You'd put it on a DSLR. It's very well known, right? So, and I've shown you the tweets anyway from Puddick. My role was to provide Brian Harvey £500 to buy a Ninja recorder for interviews. And then when Ian Puddick went on Sean Atwood's to try and discredit that statement, he says, you know, I bought the Ninja recorder for Bill and Bill gave it to Brian Harvey. No, you bought it for me because you've tweeted and said, I'm fucking ungrateful that you bought me a Ninja recorder and all I do is slag you and Bill off. So make your fucking mind up. And then once again, you're linked to the Royals. So you were there to discredit me using Andrew Ash, who's another Virginia Giuffre, another inside person, and Andrew will overturn that story. He will overturn that story because it's all bollocks and it's all been planned for him to do that, so you don't think, probably, that he bangs little boys. Got me? But then all you're going to hear about me is I'm fucking mad. I'm mad. Don't fucking listen to me. But they actually did use me on it, and he actually did go in the newspaper, and he actually was David on Panorama, so how wrong am I? Yeah, so now the Red Rooms don't seem so unbelievable, does it? And then you've even got a picture of me and Daniela going in the fucking place on that day. So it's about two people that were going to win. Prince Andrew with Ghislaine, right? And Rupert Murdoch, who I've got a phone hacking case against. Phone tapping, as a matter of fact. Not just listening to voicemail messages. No. Phone tapping. Live monitoring and recording of my private telephone conversations. Not just mobiles, house phone as well. Yeah? Why monitor me? Why was I being phone tapped? Was it all about the Red Rooms and all that? Was it about that? Yeah, I bet it fucking was. I bet I've been monitored since the fucking 90s. So yeah, it don't all seem so fucking mad now, does it? Anyway, let's go back to the end of this video. So I'm saying it all fucking connects together, yeah? Don't let these people go, oh, he's fucking mad, he's mad. They'll probably take the fucking video down there anyway, but fuck them. As long as you know the fucking truth. As long as you know what I'm fucking saying to you. It's not madness, it's the fucking truth. And this is what they do to people. This is what they do to people that tell you the truth. I'm not the first and I won't be the last. I've got a video here. Hang on. I've got a video here. I'll show you what they do to people that speak out about the truth. I'll fucking show you. Right, I'm going to show you. Where is it? Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one. Is it that one? Hang on.
Did you see a neurologist?
Well, watch this, yeah? Watch this. Right, this is what they do to people that come out and tell the truth. Let me show you. Just on a quick one. Yeah? People that come out and speak some truth. Right, watch this. Right, this is what happens. No, this don't only happen in America, it happens over here as well. Right, watch.
Practically burned at the stake
What's happened to her?
for talking about such.
This industry is a monster.
At a time like this, if I was on medication right now, then one pill could have been swapped out and it would be Michael Jackson and Prince all over again.
They're trying to kill me. The whole time, they're trying to convince me I'm insane. They were trying to get me to take psychotic medication. Yeah, like I'm sitting around, I was stressed out, but the people that were telling me I was insane, I believe that they knew what was going on.
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
Wendy Williams is in trouble, and if she doesn't get the necessary help now, the elites will definitely succeed in getting rid of her. Hollywood is a place where fame and fortune often go hand in hand, but it's also a place where bizarre illnesses strike some of the most well-known personalities. The weird part is that most of the victims are some of the strongest beings you will ever come across on the face of Earth. If that's the case, then why do they suddenly get sick with illnesses that no one seems to know about? The answer is known only to the elites, who seem to be in control of who lives and who dies. Wendy Williams is one of the most fearless TV presenters who tackled some difficult issues. She didn't care who she was facing. When it came to doing her job, no one stood in between.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. But this is a full circle moment, everybody. Get into adult conversation. This is full circle.
Yeah.
But just listen to this.
What I'm saying is, look, they tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And they when I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean, look at
they would have Michael Jackson
or worse.
Fortunately, Kanye West outsmarted them, but I know their plan was to continue putting him on the wrong. Williams talked about it.
Dave Chappelle was decapitated in front of us. They called him Pilot Boy because he had 19 pilots in Hollywood and everybody passed on him and said his show.
What do you think of
Then when he made $500 million, they said even though his contract said he should get half of it, they said he made too much for the contract to be valid, so we'll offer you 10% of what you made. You mean he made $500 million and they offered him 50? Yes. And he said, what do you think my fans are gonna say?
Different narrative. Just listen to her.
It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14, and I've heard the stories of what happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me.
Okay.
When
you say you heard the stories, what do you mean? What stories?
I mean, you see before, look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the street screaming, they're trying to kill me.
We...
Right, so when you see that now, don't think that don't happen in the UK, right? The establishment and the elites here know full well every Christmas is going to come round and Stay Another Day is going to get played. So what's happening right now? I've got John Indy threatening to make videos. Hurry up, because I'm waiting to drop the phone conversation, right? You got a new lineup with E17. No one speaks my name. No one speaks my name. What's happening to me is a mirror image of what has been happening to these people over there. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. And they've tried setup after setup after setup. I went to the Prince Harry thing, And then GB News or whatever they are, or fucking Murdoch's new channel, they're all on there. Oh, he's got mental health, isn't he? You got Ian Puddick on Sean Atwood. Our first citizen activist. Well, he's not well, is he? He's not well, is he? E16. All to get at me, all to wind me up. Yeah? So, what's happened to all of these other celebrities? Because they've seen too much. They've got the fucking truth. So they try to mad them off. So you don't believe. But all the while, the wrong uns are the elitist people. And the video that we're seeing today with this geezer, right, is more confirmation. How many more paedophile friends have you got, Charles? Bishop Peter Ball, fucking Mountbatten, fucking Jimmy Savile. And then do you think it's a coincidence that Louis Theroux contacts me to do a documentary on boy bands? What was that going to be? Another character assassination. Right, they've tried everything in their fucking power. And now look what's happening to you, royal family. Look at what is happening to you now. Yeah? Look at what is happening to you now. God pays his debts, mate, yeah? And God is moving over the House of Windsor. And this is proof of it. Let's get back to the video.
With that,
so I'd just take whatever you would need within a 24-hour period, all right? So whatever you would need.
I've got medications, yes.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to grab them?
Can I put some...
We can give you a tracksuit.
I've got some... Can I just pop a pair of trousers on?
Where are they? I'll go and grab them.
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom?
Yes.
Are they on the floor, on the bed?
On the chair.
On the chair. What colour are they?
Grey.
Grey?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
Can I just ask, Andrew, so you said that you were caught, you were arrested before, and it was a setup. What do you mean by that?
I know it was somebody who's I know was on ketamine and coke and this, that, and the other, and he turned up on Christmas Day absolutely paralytic.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Day, and said, "Can I?"
You think this bloke don't do ketamine and coke while he's reaming himself into a little 12-year-old? Seriously? Look at his fucking hair, man.
Come in, and he came in, and I had another friend here, and then the following day he said I'd sexually assaulted him. Well,
so the one that was on ketamine coke was a friend?
Yes.
Right. Just grab you these, is that okay?
So yeah, the sort of company he keeps guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, he has, obviously you guys are going to need to view this live because he has made some quite serious accusations against royal family members.
Right, okay.
I take it you're aware who he is and who he used to mix with. And
vague idea. Yeah. We've got two people with the same similar details as yourself on our system, so can I just confirm? You just confirm your date of birth for me?
1655.
Yeah, perfect, thank you. And the spelling of your surname?
Mellin.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, so he's made us aware that he used to be the advisor to the Prince of Wales for 30 years.
Okay, obviously that will get covered in custody. We'll go through a risk assessment. I don't need to tell you. You've said you've been arrested before. I don't need to tell you how it goes, do I?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit deaf.
Oh, sorry. I'm quite softly spoken sometimes. I don't need to tell you how it goes at custody, do I? You've been before, so you know what to expect.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, right, okay. Like I said, at this time it is you'll have an interview. You'll get interviewed for it. So we'll go through all the legalities when we're at custody, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Where's your medication?
In the kitchen.
All right, okay. Is my colleague 72 still making?
Sorry?
I'm talking to my radio, sorry. No, it's all right.
Very confusing.
So they will only allow you to take what is in named prescription. So if it's not got your name or the dosage allowance on it, they will not allow you to take it.
Andrew
Yeah, so if you haven't
David
noted it,
Mellin
that's perfect.
from the Blackpool area, former advisor to the Prince of Wales for 40 years, has resided at Balmoral, has resided at the Palace. Quite a lot of references to the royal family. Please share for awareness, guys. Awareness is key. I just hope for a second that his position he used to hold doesn't affect this. And the more awareness we can bring, the harder that this is going to be able to be covered up.
You can take the whole bag if you want.
Speaking to what I believe to be a 15-year-old child, has admitted to having sexual activities with now 20-year-olds that he started talking to at the age of 14. Inappropriate images, inappropriate videos, a lot of references to the royal family. Please tag the local newspapers, tag radio stations,
It makes sense.
news stations, share for awareness. Let's get this guy's face known.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
He's been arrested, as you can see, guys.
Well, yeah, it's the best thing to do, isn't it? It saves time. Just put them somewhere safe.
Amy bragged about an Arab prince.
Oh yeah, so he has made reference to having intercourse with an Arab prince.
Yeah.
Have you got anything else on you in your pocket? No. Do you need that?
No, well, no.
To get a taxi back. I'll keep it just in case.
Right, sorry, I'm with.
No, it's alright, don't worry. Just turn around for me. I'll just need to obviously search you before I put you in the van, but yeah, it'll get taken off, won't it? Just put your arm out for me. Thank you. Are you going to take this off?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm not used to this.
No, it's alright, don't worry.
Can we get the trend going? Hashtag royal paedophile.
Obviously, I just don't want to do it with your van. Alright. You just put in your pockets. Do you know the liners?
Oh.
Just pull them out for me. Perfect. Right, thank you very much. Right. I'll just take you out to the van, okay? Where's your door key? I'll check it. Don't worry.
Yeah, we are inside his property,
Yeah,
so we're invited in. So I can see.
Have I got a coat on?
I mean, you can do. The van's very hot, and it's only there. So it's up to you, though. It's like a coat.
One of many embossed letters.
Can I take my mobile?
Yeah, if you switch it off, yeah. So that if you need to get any numbers or anything.
Sorry, mate.
Ta, buddy, what I'll do is I'll come out. Thank you very much.
I'm never going to squeeze in there.
Ta, mate. Right, guys, I'm just going to pass you back over to Maria. She's got a couple of things to say. Just
You can talk. Well done, everybody. What a big catch.
This guy needs to go viral. I'm going to walk away, guys, while we get details out. This guy held a trusted position for a very long time. He's made reference to the prince slapping his ass, telling him he was sexy. He's made accusations about quite a lot of family members, royal family members. He has had, if anyone does know where he lives, please do not attend. He's quite well known in the Blackpool area. Quite an avid artist. Works with charitable organisations, sells his pictures through there to raise money for charity.
Just a quick one as well for you guys. I do say this on every sting. Can you please have 2 minutes of your life, 2 minutes of your time to check your children's devices every night if possible, or every other night would be great. Check your children's devices for us, guys. Much appreciated. Andy?
Yeah, I'll get it on then. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I need that. Come on. Go give you details. No.
Yeah, no, guys.
can see, guys, he's going to be arrested. Please share for awareness, guys, but this is quite viral.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to put you in unnecessary pain.
Look at him getting the walking stick out now, doing an Harvey Weinstein. Do you know what I mean? There was nothing wrong with him on the video where he's opening his arse up and swinging his bollocks about. I bet he didn't have his fucking walking stick out then, the cunt.
Right. I'll let you go. Let me know. That's a hand. You okay, yeah.
Please be honest with the officers, Andrew.
So, right, just give me your glasses and your phone.
Yeah.
You'll get them in custody, okay?
Sorry?
You'll get them in custody.
I need the glasses.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Can't see without them.
Actually, do you want to just keep them on
Well,
now?
this is only glasses.
Yeah, and I've got your phone, okay?
Yeah, that's alright, love.
Put them here.
Speak to children, guys, it is the inevitable. It is where you will end up. Once again, Andrew David Mellin from the Blackpool area, former advisor to the Prince of Wales for nearly 40 years. Lived at the palace, was a very close friend of the late Princess Diana, has embossed letters. This guy is legitimate. He isn't a fantasist, it is legitimate. The connections to the family have been checked out. That does not change the fact that he's committed an offence, i.e. speaking in the manner that he has to a 15-year-old boy, and was expecting him and did facilitate for him to turn up today. Please share for awareness, guys. Awareness is key. I'm going to disappear so we can provide details to the officers and hand evidence over. Just want to thank everybody on this live for jumping on. Really appreciate your ongoing support, and just know that we are out there in the background, and we are doing our best to safeguard these children. Also, as my colleague mentioned, please check your children's devices. There are parental monitoring apps that you can download off many app stores that will help you track what apps and websites they're using. And put things in place to stop them accessing certain content. Thanks again, guys. Catch you on the next one. Ray, are you okay for us to come in? Well, no.
So he's turned deaf, blind and turned into a cripple in 5 minutes. What a wrong un. He looks like one of Tom Watkins' mates. That's the sort of thing you'd have at a Tom Watkins fucking birthday party or Christmas party or something. People like that walking around.
Painting you.
Disgusting. Oh, come paint you, Brian. do a lovely painting.
Draw a sun in the corner.
Someone made me laugh on here and said, no, he ain't painting a very good picture of himself. What a fucking nonce. What a nonce.
That's right. What boy?
Right, boy? That's Jasper. I see a couple of people asking how Jasper was and that. He's all good. He's all good. You'll hear him. He's in the background. And I see a couple of people saying, oh, this is all actors and stuff like that. Well, you know, even if it was, who's going to go this far to create stuff against the rules that ain't true and have people... Who's going to go that far? Who's going to do that? And if it was, well, unlucky, it's on Just BTV, innit? So it's up on there. But no, I believe it. Why not? Why wouldn't you believe it? These people ain't invincible, clearly, as you've seen recently.
Get him off the screen. His toupee's killing me.
Yeah, no, he's fucking terrible haircut, mate. Terrible haircut. Jasper. Yeah.
Wearing a taupe.
Look at him, man. Oh, no. I got him round to look at my paintings. He's only going to come round to look at my paintings. Oh, fuck off. Fucking walking stick coming out. Oh, I can't walk now. I'm fucking Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, slip it in.
Fucking wrong, man. Bloke's got an haircut like a walnut whip. He's fucked, isn't it? Like it's been done like in a way where he's all shaved up and that. It can't be his hair at 70. Surely not. He's got the hair of a fucking. He probably has nicked 15-year-old boy's hair. Fucking stuck it on his head and that, or he's had a fucking Elton John and that, and had it all fucking stitched in. It's just these people, man. And yeah, someone else said it's in the Guardian about him and that. I just had a look at that. I couldn't find nothing. But it wouldn't be, would it? It wouldn't be. You're not gonna, you know, fucking hold that down. You know, King don't need that at the minute. He's got cancer and fucking. Mate, if this is what your friends are like, then why should we believe that you're any different? And then to top it off, Savile. You know what I mean? Savile. You know, you got the Queen doing fucking donuts on the back of Buckingham Palace fucking garden there, having her old fucking Range Rover around. Ooh, have you been out recently? Have you reamed any 12-year-olds lately, Andrew? You know what I mean? Like they all look and sound like a bunch of fucking weirdos. Not like we didn't know it anyway. Absolute bunch of fucking weirdos, man.
What's the brown stuff on the table? Candles.
What's the brown stuff on the tip of the candle? I bet he's had that one on the right up to his fucking lung. Oh, it's just banter. It's just banter.
It's banter. No, it's all right. You're not allowed to do banter.
No, you're not allowed banter.
No, you're not allowed to.
Banter.
No.
He calls it banter. We call it grooming. Oh, if you want to see some fucking letters I got from the Queen, fucking embossed. They are embossed.
Embossed.
Fucking.
Who?
Fucking dirty. Fucking. It's like people like this, man. They think they can just go around doing what they want, like they fucking run the place. So good on these lot CIM Midlands for fucking ruining him. Yeah? Another kick in the teeth for the royal family. Like, sorry, royal family, yeah? You're disgusting. You are disgusting. No wonder Harry got out of there. I bet there's some serious politics going on in the background, really. I know, like, you know, I mean, the royal family are still sticking to the story of that Harry is Charles's and that. Sorry, mate, I don't believe it. Like, Diana did have an affair with Hewitt. We know that to be factual. You know what I mean? Diana's sitting on a fucking interview, for fuck's sake, talking about my husband's going to have me killed in a car accident. And everyone's like, he's cunt sitting there like, well, you know, she should have put a seatbelt on. What a cunt. Candle. Fucking candle in the wind.
Not them candles.
Yeah, probably. Probably the one on the left's fucking probably Elton's.
Oh.
I reckon he knows Elton John. I reckon he knows David Sherborne.
Moist.
I reckon he knows Jonathan King. I reckon he knows Tom Watkins. I reckon he's been to the Red Rooms before. I reckon he's been to Epstein's Island. And what do you reckon the youngest this geezer has ever ragged at? 10?
Oh.
Think he's been supplied a top? Why wouldn't he? Where'd them kids go that went on the picnic with the Queen and all that time? I can't remember where they was. They was never fucking seen again. And if you got mates like this, no wonder. No fucking wonder. Nah. Yeah, I mean, you've only got to look at a picture. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's just do it now.
Do what?
Prince Harry, James Hewitt.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So we're talking about it, and you know what I mean.
Side profile.
We can. Oh, this one is pretty good, isn't it? That one there. Yeah, right. Let's have a look at this. Look, come on, for fuck's sake. Come on. Harry does not look like Charles, mate. He does not look like Charles. He looks like him. Look at the nose, yeah? Like this picture here, yeah? Look, you can see my mouse moving, yeah? This one over here on the right. Look at the nose. And look at the nose. Yeah? Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of a differ going on in there because you've got Diana in the mix as well. But he does not look anything like Charles. No. I'm sorry, he don't. I think that's his dad. Look at that, look. Come on, does he look anything like Charles? Anything. Seriously. William does. William looks like Charles. William does look like Charles. And he looks like Diana, but he looks like Charles. Harry don't look like... Look, come on, man. Yeah, the hair and everything. Yeah, where's this curly ginger hair come from? It ain't come from Charles and it ain't come from Diana. It's come from him. It's come from Hewitt. Now look here. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, no one's believing that shit, mate. Look, you look nothing like Charles. Absolutely nothing like it. You are taking us for fools. Absolute fools. And people just, no, he is Charles. He ain't. No way. Absolutely no way. He looks nothing like him. Nothing like him. Sorry, not having it. Not having it. Not having that. He looks nothing like him. He looks more like James Hewitt. And James Hewitt, here you go, look, there he is with Diana. Right, they did have an affair. They did have an affair. So why couldn't that be his dad? Yeah? Like William over, like Harry there on the right, trying to do his best Prince Charles face, but it still ain't working, is it? It still ain't working. Hello. Look at the nose. Look at the nose and look at the nose. Yeah? Sorry, mate, he's Hewitt. He looks nothing like Prince Charles. Absolutely nothing fucking like it. They must think we're all stupid. And there's no paedophilia going on. You know, don't like little boys and it's all respectable. And we've just got it all totally wrong. You know, we just got it all wrong, haven't we? Yeah. We got it all wrong. And I'm mad.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, you know.
Why don't you...
I'm a fucking...
Well, you just keep everything from me, thanks.
Yeah, no, I'm a fucking nutter.
No, you're right, keep to yourself, mate.
Yeah, no, I will.
Oh,
I will,
right.
Don't tell anyone.
No, it's alright.
I'm an absolute fucking
I'm only
nutter.
here at night, remember that.
I'm an absolute nutter. And the whole Andrew Ash thing didn't happen. Puddick didn't fund me a ninja.
What?
I made it all up, yeah.
Have you told someone about this?
No, not yet.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you want to talk to someone?
Well,
Jasper!
Jasper! We'll have a chat about it. He understands me.
He repeats it.
He gets it. And so, and at the minute, didn't we see Prince Andrew leading the family with something the other day? There was something going on the other day and Andrew was up front and that, all laughs and smiles, all up front and that, leading the family. I can't remember what it was, but he was. So that, at the minute, is leading me to believe that this settlement or talks of this is going to happen soon. This is going to happen because there's no truth to the story anyway. The photograph is photoshopped. We've had Lady Victoria Hervey going around doing all the news channels going, I've spoken to the bloke that faked the picture. So they've been setting it up, but the thing is to talk about it, leave it for a bit, come back a year later, do a bit more, leave it for a bit, right? And the fact that they had Andrew up front leading the family the other day is telling me that they're getting brave now and they're stepping closer to this. Andrew's going to overturn the multi-million-pound Virginia Giuffre settlement, right? Because she is as real as Andrew Ash, mate. And I now believe that little boy in the red rooms was probably going to be for him, all dolled up in a suit. And the other poor girl that was there, that I thought was a really skinny woman, was about a 13-year-old, done up a bit St. Trinian's, a bit secretary, and she looked uncomfortable, man. I'll never forget the face and the knee. The stocking thing that she had on, the white stocking thing, was baggy. And that's what made me take a double look, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's a fucking skinny knee. But the geezer was rushing us through the room. Why the fuck they took us through there in the first place, I don't know. No doubt Daniela's been through there. But then you've heard Daniela talk on interviews and saying they wanted me in that thing. They wanted me in that thing. So maybe that was the beginnings, because we was about, if that's 1994, which it was, we was about to have a #1 record with Stay Another Day. And I've even said before, the producers knew when we was recording it. It's like, oh, this is going to be about for a very long time. And I was like, fucking hell, can't wait to get this one over with. Can't we do one of the R&B ones? Like, I'm fucking bored of this. We've been doing it for 3 days. And he was like, oh, this is going to be about for a very long time. And in my head, I thought, how the fuck do you know? It ain't even finished yet. It ain't come out. Like, how do you know this? So obviously everything's rigged in the industry. It's all rigged. The whole fucking thing. And it weren't a Christmas song anyway.
What?
Oh, didn't you know?
Why are you coming out of all this tonight?
Well, I just think it's time. Isn't it? First time I told you.
What did you? Yeah, thanks.
I touched your face when you were sleeping.
You do that every night.
That's a love song. How is that about your brother?
Stop it.
No, I'm fucking serious.
I don't know.
Listen to the lyrics, and it don't make no fucking sense. This story's been concocted. So why has that been given to him as your #1 record? And Ivor Novello Awards and that. Why has that happened? Because the whole fucking thing's rigged. Why have you rigged it for him? That's the question, isn't it? That's the question. We all know what I'm talking about. But no, I'm fucking mad. Don't listen to me. I'm just a fucking nutter. I shouldn't be believed. I don't smoke weed no more, so, you know, I've got that on my side. You know, otherwise they'll be going, oh, you know, he's on fucking drugs, isn't he? He's not well, he's not well. Ian Puddick, yeah. Who believes Ian Puddick? Do you believe Ian Puddick? Let me just go to the comments here, Sean.
Just, who is it who said that song was going to be around for a long time?
Ian Kerno, one of the producers.
Was that in front of you, or was that what?
I can even tell you
What
where he
did
was
you-
sitting. He
what
was
did you say to
sat
it?
at his keyboard, right, as you walk in the door in the studio, but he was sat at his keyboard there, and the vocal booth windows there. And I walked past him here, and he was sat there, and that's when he said it. I'm very good at remembering where I was at a certain time when certain things get said.
But
Yeah.
what was your reaction to that when he said that, or didn't you think nothing of it?
Well, it obviously
bit
stayed
like-
with me for me to go like, how the fuck does he know that? And I just thought, I just wanted to do one of the other songs. Because we've been doing it for 3 days. I was like, fuck it, I'm getting fucking fed up with this. I just wanna
Touching
do
your
that.
own face.
I just want to do, yeah, fucking hell, mate.
Ah.
I touch your face with one of my candlesticks.
Exciting.
They're definitely a bit brown on the end, aren't they? Fucking imagine lighting that and the room starts.
Poor Brian. Poor Brian, poor.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Well, we won't know George O'Brien if his geezer's been charged or not. He probably got in the police station. They probably rung Buckingham Palace and said, "We've got one of your fucking mates here. Don't worry, we'll give it 2 hours. We'll let him out. Can you send William down in that old Range Rover round the back to pick him up? Just get it off the Queen for 5 minutes and that. Stop her doing
donuts.
Stop her doing donuts in the backyard and that, and just come down in that. It's not suspicious. No, it's fucking. It's a joke. No, tell me, no one believes in this royal family. No one. Brown candles in the wind. Yeah, it's a secret club, and we're not in it. And then they dictate what's to be said to the media, and like a bunch of wankers, they sit there and repeat the narrative for them. You know what I mean? That's it. That's how it goes. That's it. So that was a eye-opening video.
Ooh,
you know, just
a lot of
as
truth.
Just as I was thinking, fucking nothing's happening. You know what I mean? There's not really much to talk about. And then that fucking bombshell comes through. So nice one for that, Mike. Thank you very much for that. And Tony touched your face and then punched it, wanker. Yeah, I got a punch in the face because I was late. The other two weren't late though. They travelled with me. They're all right.
Oh, what, the ones on the way to you?
And plus, I was the only one that paid him back for the jeans and that as well for the show. No one else did. See, you just think you could try to intimidate me so I wouldn't say what I've said. And it ain't worked out, has it? It ain't worked out. I should have sued him, actually. I could have got a few quid back. So there's always next time. So, that's about it, really. That's about it. I notice E17 haven't done the Stay Another Day challenge yet. Still waiting for them to sing it by themselves, individually, to camera. Still waiting for that.
You've got more chance with Jasper.
Yeah, Jasper would do it all right. He's pretty good at copying stuff, isn't he? Jasper! So yeah, that's another bombshell against the royal family there. And I'm not surprised. You know, I've seen a million of these dirty things coming through, like Tom Watkins' house, people like this. They think they're above it. It's about time these people started really getting fucking brought down to the ground level, arrested and fucking imprisoned and that. But it never seems to happen. All they do is abuse the people that tell the truth. And one day, it's all going to turn round. One day. And I don't think it's too far away either. And yeah, hopefully you're watching this, Harry.
Peace.
I hope you are. And I hope that you've actually really split from that family, because they're disgusting and it ain't going to do you no good. You know, staying now and being around them. It's not a good look for you, man. You've done the right thing getting out of there. I've got to be honest. I'm not a lover of the royal family. I didn't really have a problem with William, but you know, I mean, even he's going a bit wonky lately, isn't he? And where is Kate Middleton? Where is she? You know, where is she? And you know, let's see what happens with Andrew. But I guarantee you that Virginia Giuffre thing is going to get turned around soon. And especially right now, they need a diversion away from Kate and stuff like this that we've played today. So, you know, if they bring up Andrew and that's all what the news is going to be full of. So I predict that that's coming soon. I think that's coming really, really soon. I do. It's going to happen because, you know, why bother? Why bother with all of that? Why bother? Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Virginia Giuffre is a paid agent to come in and go along with this shit, and then it's all going to turn on her. Oh, you were the trafficker. You were the one that was all right with bringing girls in. You know, like exactly a mirror image of what they've done to Andrew Ash. Yeah, she's already retracted one of her statements about, what's his name? The lawyer. What was the lawyer's name? What was the lawyer's name who she said was involved in it? I keep thinking not Wexner. It's not Wexner. What was his name, people? What was his name? I know someone out there knows. What was his name? Who was the lawyer that was acting for Jeffrey Epstein? What was his name? I know someone knows. It's all right. I'll wait. What was his name? She's already retracted one of her statements about Alan Dershowitz. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Yana. Yeah. Alan Dershowitz. So that is the shape of things to come. You know what I mean? That has already put her on shaky ground. So they're building it, but they can't do it overnight. It takes time. Yeah, and Victoria Hervey, she reckons she's met with a bloke who faked the picture. So what the fuck? What we waiting for? Yeah? I think it's about to happen. So thank you to Myke Roberts for sending that video over. That is an absolute bombshell. And whether anything comes of it with his arrest, I doubt it ever will. Because if he's been in with the royal family for 40 years, fuck all's going to happen to him. But at least we know. And we know what the friends of the royal family are all about. And also the one that, well, they said he shot himself. And it the other day, Princess Michael of Kent, was it? Son-in-law, was it? Yeah. So he shot himself. There's speculation going around the internet that William might have been involved, and William likes the geezer's bird or something. And there's photographs going around with William looking like he's got bruise under here, something going on his face, and a couple of marks. Who knows, innit? Who knows? All I do know is it is going absolutely wonky over there, completely wonky. And it's about time, man. They've had our pants down for long enough. Long enough. Still don't like the look of that candle, man. That looks like that has been up to his fucking larynx. It really does. Candle in the wind. Anyway.
I've put that Mike's thing in YouTube.
Oh, you put it in now?
Yeah,
thanks
it's going
a lot,
up
Mike. And thank you to CIM Midlands. You've done some brilliant work there. Brilliant work. I don't know how you've done it, but that is actually amazing, because it's things like this that convince the public, you know, even more, like we didn't know already with Savile and all the rest of it. But that is just like, come on, man. Paul Kidd, yeah, all the rest of them, Mountbatten. Oh, it's just fucking disgusting, all of it. So Harry for the King in the UK, but the King of Kings is Jesus Christ. Don't ever forget that.
Give
all right?
me oil.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'm going to leave you with a lovely song. Okay? So you take care now, and we will see you soon. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and thanks for subscribing. And stay with us, because BHTV will be back in full force with myself, Nikki, and Lee. I had some people come today and measure up for the works that they're doing in the house. So, thumbs up. I thought they were going to be the mouse catchers, but they said they catch mice, but they didn't lay any traps. So I don't know what's fucking going on, but hopefully some work can start soon in the house, and as soon as it's all done, we can get back to normal. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's been a pleasure, as always, and I leave you with this. Take care.
Nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
2023, welcome to the saga. Shit on YouTube, made me spit out my lager.
I know you heard about that shit, it was rank, bro. Can't catch man rocking Balenciaga. Nice right in our face, they ain't hiding it.
Sniffing little kids' hair, that's a Joe Biden thing. No one that was there ever said shit.
I would've got locked attempting to pie him in.
I can't sit back and watch that cinema, really, bruh.
That make my heart get chillier.
No one ain't saying shit's getting sillier.
Why the fuck they trying to normalise pedophilia?
Catching nuts ran away and I'm clapping him.
Tapping him.
Don't like the shit that's happening. Fuck the government, bitch, I ain't backing it.
Death to all of them pricks child trafficking.
Epstein trafficker, 2 kids and a prince as a passenger. Low leader express to the massacre.
Abuse on a plane with a lady Ghislaine. What's the matter, bro?
We're going deep in the ocean like Terramar.
Drag kid Desmond?
Yeah, that's the era now. 1990s weren't like this.
Got man trying to twerk like this.
Like children paid for in cabinets from Wayfair.
Not right now, you're gonna find that in Mayfair.
Social services act like they pay fair.
Look who they're hiring in little kids daycare.
They're moving malevolent. Be careful next time when you make a wish. Help the children you never did. Keep your foundation of empty fucking nonce.
Nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
I went through the secret door, guess who? I state bare facts, it's not a dead tune. I looked in the face, Ogilvy Maxwell.
Should have been Prince Andrew in the river. Try fuck with me and I'll expose it.
She don't speak true, Daniela knows this.
Fuck your symbols, cunts on your checkerboard.
And you can jump off a cliff with your poses.
No man, I'm a tick. Don't give a fuck, you was born with a dick.
We can't say that, it's transphobic. I fucking say what I like, you gonna suck Pike's dick, you cunt.
You made it legal to give kids a sex change.
You can't stop us. Oh yes we can.
He's a nuns. Fucking nuns. Bacon nuns. He's a bacon. He's a nuns. Fucking nuns. Bacon nuns. He's a bacon.
These man's life should be actually void. It's a rap G. Aaron Carter just died.
He's a bro, yeah, you know Nick from Backstreet Boys.
Was abused by the manager who made him his toy.
Lou Pearlman, that was the manager. They're usually the ones that's raw that will abuse their power. So watch, cause they'll damage ya.
Top walkie, natty boy.
Scavenger.
Did you pay Andrew cash? You know what I'm talking about, Andrew Ash.
I don't feel what you man do. If it's up to me, you get burnt like a candle. Murdoch is still beef, I'm not backing.
Oh, piece of shit and he's whacking. What about the telephone hacking? Fuck the bank, cause they all took drugs. Like, come on, got the sacking. Same people that hacked me, hacked Millie Dollar. News of the world, move Fowler. You know, Comrade Brown or Kellaway.
Can you move from me, please get the hell away?
How come Millie got supplied to the Ellie?
Levi both were connected to police. Yeah, you know about the murder. Got nicked 8 years later, this shit's hard to believe. Let's talk about Virginia Dufresne, she's no different to Andrew, that bitch is a fake.
The picture they took with the both of them. Had you fool, but I clocked it from day.
Got man cross, but you're going to hell still. Don't believe that bitch got paid 12 mil.
And it's fire for all of you nonces. Pussy hoes need to know how a jail feels.
Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
Put on my child skin shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in a land where the skies are blue. In the middle of little St. James. Everybody was happy. Try to make someone go down on me. Yeah, I got a first class ticket. And I got it from Jeffrey Epstein. They were trafficking victims. Drinking all the blood from kids they steal. They were walking on dead kids. Adrenochrome cocktails after the meal.
Bacon. He's a nonce, fucking nonce. Make a nonce. He's a bacon. He's a nonce, fucking nonce. Make a nonce. He's a bacon.